Sports. So hello, and welcome to episode 13 of the Simulation Super Bowl Challenge. My name is Chris and I'm joined by Nick as we are ready to go through week 1 with our new teams and see them in action for the first time. Before we do that, we are going to run you through our teams and our depth charts, which should be pretty exciting. So let us jump into that. We will be starting with me and going through the Lions. And here is the team. You can see we are led by quarterback Evan Camp, who is a 70 overall. Scheme fit as well. We obviously traded away Matthew Stafford, but we are going to see if Camp has got what it takes to lead us to victory. This is going to be a tester year for him. We're essentially just going to see whether he has what it takes. If not, then we can obviously go and get a QB in the offseason. But if so, and he plays like the Bears QB did last year, then we can go and maybe keep him around. So that is Evan Camp. He is backed up by Kyle Allen as well, who we brought over from the Raiders, so he will be a backup. At running back, we have Kerryon Johnson to lead the way with 3 pass-catching backs. We also brought Blueberry from the Raiders as well, and so Johnson will be the main running back, with the other 3 being pass catchers and return specialists as well. Moving on to receiver, we can see we got Kenny Golladay and Tracy Spain, the X Factor 22-year-old, as our starting receivers. Our third receiver is Marvin Jones Jr., so we're pretty set up here at receiver. Obviously, that's something that we want, as we will be throwing the ball as well. We also have our draft pick Beecham as our number 4, and Hawkinson and Ricky Seals-Jones as our 2 tight ends, who will also be contributing. You see Hawkinson is a superstar as well, so we have a lot of talent in the skill position area, and this offensive line, particularly the interior, is very solid. As you can see, we've got June, Ragnow and Donaldson, all very good players, 2 superstar X Factors on that line as well. So the interior of the offensive line shouldn't be a problem at all, and is a main strength of this team. We did have to move Graham Glasgow out to right tackle, and so he will be our right tackle. Our tackles aren't as good as our interior. We also have Henry here, who we picked up from a practice squad, actually a 75 overall, a real steal, as we desperately needed a tackle, and so we got quite lucky in that he was available for us. Moving on to the defensive side here, we'll start with the defensive line, which is a decent, you can see there's 4 stars there, led by Trey Flowers. He's our highest overall, with Snacks and Robinson and Deshaun Hand alongside him. We're hoping for better production from these 4 than we got from the Raiders, and it's a solid group, not great, but it's okay. Moving on to corner, we have Jackson and Worley. Again, 2 okay corners. It's not the focus of our team, and our third corner is Aruraware. I can't really say his name, I'm very sorry. At linebacker, we have Wilson, Jelani Taivai, and Kazia White. Wilson and White were both free agent pickups, of course, and so we'll see what they can do and if they can contribute. This is an offensive focused team like the Raiders was, as that's how we want to build our teams. And at safety, we've got Tracy Walker and Nicholson. So 2 pretty, again, decent safeties. Again, some free agent pickups for us in Nicholson. And finally, to lead us out at special teams, we have Prater and Scioli. Prater still playing at a very old age. So let's jump into the first game, as we see the Detroit Lions will play against the Miami Dolphins in week 1. And our first game with the Lions starts with Miami taking over the ball. We'll see how Camp can do. Miami, I think, is led by a quarterback that was generated. We'll see his name soon, I'm sure, as he throws the ball. And from the shotgun, he will throw the ball on first down, and it's almost intercepted. A risky throw there for the Miami quarterback, as the Lions could have potentially got off to a great start. Here's second down, and it's a draw, and it's stopped very quick. I hope we see this defense play like this the whole year. That's very, very, very a good start, as now it's 3rd and 11. What can the Dolphins do. They play action, throw out left. It's a dangerous throw from Slechta. That's what we're going with for his name. Bit of an awkward one to pronounce, but it's fourth and 11, and the Dolphins will be forced to punt. Great start for our defense. We've got Blueberry returning, I believe, so let's see. He just gets it back up to the 20, and that is where we will see Camp come out for the first time in this Lions offense, back up to Stafford for all of his career up till this point, but now he has the chance to start after Stafford's trade to the Ravens, which will be the team that Nick will be facing as well. So you will get to see Stafford, as here is Camp, and he will throw over the middle. It's caught for a first down, and that one was Kenny Golladay, I believe. It was Tracy Spain, as the Lions are off to a good start. As we see now, Camp again takes the ball and he will throw to Hockenson this time, and he's got a first down as well. He's up to the 43-yard line. So a very good start here for the Detroit Lions. Couldn't have asked for a better start, really, overall. Can we turn it into points, though, as we see a short gain there, up to the 45. That's Marvin Jones catching the bubble screen, and now it's 2nd and 8. Camp comes out again with Samuels alongside him, and this time he will hand it off to Samuels, who's got a nice gain up towards the 47-yard line. And as we see Raekwon McMillan go down, but he's got a first down as they come out with two tight ends this time. Hockenson and Ricky Seals-Jones in on the play for Camp. He will step back and he will throw, and it is caught by Spain for another first down. Great start for the young rookie wide receiver, who this year is starting over Marvin Jones. The first year he's been doing that, as now here's a screen pass, and that's caught, and that's taken up to the 31. Could have been an even bigger gain, I thought, there when I first saw him catch the ball. But it's a great start for the Lions, who have really moved early and quickly, as he comes out in an empty set this time. Camp will take the snap and he will throw left, and it's caught by Jones, and that's a first down again. Camp 6 of 6 already. Great start for him. If he keeps this up, he will undoubtedly be the starter going forward. Camp this time will hand this one off, and that one's a short run for Kerryon Johnson on his first run of the year. Two tight ends again. Spain in the slot. Here's the snap, and it's thrown towards Spain, but that one's broken up. Potential dangerous pass as Camp has his first incompletion of the year, and it brings up 3rd and 7. Big third down here, as this could be the difference between a field goal and a touchdown. And there is the throw, and it's caught by Jones. Did he have a first down? It's going to be close. It's ruled 4th and inches, so that means that the Lions will most likely kick it. You would have assumed early on in this game. Oh no, a penalty. Penalty against Godshaw there gives the Lions the ball at 1st and goal. So let's go back in. Let's go back in and watch. Not often you see that. Penalty on the field goal. And here is the play. They run it this time, and that one doesn't go anywhere. Kerryon Johnson losing 3 yards on that one, as Godshaw makes up for his mistake on the field goal, potentially. 2nd and goal. What will the Lions call here? It's a throw. It's a check down underneath, but it does gain some yards. Now it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 7. And so, Camp, can he have his first drive be a touchdown drive? We shall see. He takes the snap. It looks like a shovel option. He just keeps it himself but goes backwards. And so the Lions will get the ball at the 11, and this time you would assume they will kick it for real. Let's see. Yes, Prato will get the field goal. It's 3-0 Lions. They take their first lead of the year as the Dolphins come back out on offense, and they will go 3 and out again potentially. If they punt this, they will. And so the Lions, great start for their defense. Not really what was expected, as their defense does have some shoddy ratings there for starters, but a decent start for the Lions. As we see a sack on 3rd down, and that's going to end this second Lions drive of the year. And so the Dolphins will take over again as we approach the end of the first quarter, as we see some running from the Dolphins this time, but now a pass to Gary Jennings gets them a first down, and we now are into the second quarter It's 3rd and 6, and it's intercepted by Uruwarie. And that's going to be a big gain for the Lions. Let's see what they can do with this from the 36. Well, they go backwards to start off. But now, big 3rd and 7. Oh, Samuels, 10-yard penalty. Not great. 3rd and 17, though. They convert to Kenny Golladay. Massive pass from Camp. And now it's 2nd and 3. Jones going backwards. 3rd and 6. Johnson. So they ran out on 3rd down there. A bit surprised. But it ends in another field goal. Bit disappointed there, hoping to score a touchdown there as we started from the 36-yard line, but we did get some big conversions as Trey Flowers gets a sack, and that's going to give the Lions back the ball again. So a very impressive defensive start to the game, no points conceded. Offense also has been pretty good at moving the ball, but could use with some red zone efficiency, as now it's 3rd and 1, and that one's incomplete. Will we go for a 3rd field goal here? We do, and Prater kicks that one through as well. So it's 9-0, and we will watch now what the Dolphins can do to respond to this early Detroit lead. Here they come with 2 tight ends, and an RPO caught. Ooh. Interesting throw there. Looked like if he could have escaped that tackle, it might have been a big gain on their hands as they come out on an empty set this time for the Dolphins. And here comes this Lions defense, which was played so well early on. But that time it's a 1st down for the Dolphins at the 45. This is probably about the furthest they've been into Lions territory this game, as now they go backwards on that throw from Slechka, and it's going to be 2nd and 13. Wolford on the reception. 2 tight ends again, under center this time, but it's a quick bubble screen out wide, and that one's going to gain a couple yards, get them up to the 49-yard line, bringing up 3rd and 6. Empty set again for the Dolphins. Lions show pressure this time on 3rd down. They bring a blitz, and it gets through, but it's caught for a big gain, and he's up to the 31-32 of the Detroit Lions there, and now they are well within scoring range. So the Dolphins looking to put their first points on the board. We near the 2-minute warning. Here is a toss play out wide, and it's going to go for a loss. Good play from this Lions defense, which run defense today has been very stout indeed, as we do hit the 2-minute warning with the Dolphins looking to score their first points of the game. Great start for this Lions team. More impressive than I would have thought, actually. Didn't think we'd be the best team this year. I set for season goal, went 4 because I'm not sure about the QB position, but I think our offense outside of quarterback is very solid. We would obviously like to add a tackle or 2 as well in this next draft, which is why if Camp can become a solid starter, that would help us, as we see a sack here on 3rd and 16, and that's going to knock the Dolphins into very long field goal range if they want to try that. Here we go. The Dolphins miss the 57-yarder, so the Lions have a chance here to extend their lead with 1:40 at the 47. Great chance for Camp here to take the Lions in with an even larger lead. Looks like the Lions could get a shutout in the first half as well, as we see Camp under some pressure, and he's going to go down though, back at the 39-yard line. Big sack there for the Dolphins, which might just stop the momentum the Lions were starting to gain there. As we see Golladay come in motion. Here is Camp. He will throw, and he will throw out wide, and that one's caught by Marvin Jones, and he's almost got a 1st down, I think. Yes, 3rd and 1 from the 43. 1:07 left. He went out of bounds, so the clock stops. Big play here potentially for the Lions. 3rd and 1. Here's the throw. It is caught, and Hawkinson will bring them down to the 28th timeout. Detroit. So now the Lions looking to score just before the half. 1:01 left. Here is the play. Camp will throw again. He's had a very solid first half, and that's complete again. Up to the 13-yard line this time. And now with 56 seconds left, here go the Lions. They will take the snap, and they will throw over the middle. Caught, and that one falls a bit short, down to the 7. Clock running. Lions need to hurry up now. 2nd and 4. Need a touchdown. Here go the Lions. They throw. Oh, Camp had him, but he missed him just just missed him. And so it's going to be 3rd and 4 from the 31. Timeout left in case anything goes wrong. Here's the throw from Camp. Just a 3-man rush. He throws it out to Hawkinson, who has got a first down. I think he's out of bounds as well. So it will be 1st and goal from the 3, with 23 seconds left. Lions make a shift there. Marvin Jones in motion. Here's the play. It is a run play. And he does not get in. He's down at the 1. Time ticking on the Lions. They take a timeout. 14 seconds left. They've probably got 1, maybe 2 shots at the end zone, but you cannot take a sack now. You cannot run the ball now with just 14 seconds and no timeouts. Here's the play. They will throw it. Camp needs to get rid of the ball, and he's going to go down. And I'm not sure if the Lions are going to get another play, and they do not. Terrible game management there from the Lions, and Camp showing his inexperience as he gets sacked just before the end of the second half. And so the Lions will take over though after what I think overall has been a good first half, as we see them start to drive the ball down the field again. Big pass to Samuels there. Oh, but then an interception by Camu Gruja-Hill, who gets injured on the play, and the first real big mistake, well, second I should say, of Camp's young career, as the Dolphins take over and they move it into Lions territory, now deep into Lions territory. Can they score the first touchdown of this game? And they do, so that's going to make it 9-7 after the extra point. And the Lions lead that was looking quite solid early on, now they lose it, but Kerryon Johnson goes all the way for a massive running touchdown. Wow, wasn't expecting that. So the Dolphins will take back over, having scored, but then seen the Lions get their first touchdown of the year with a massive run. Oh, the game just glitched on me there. Don't know if there's anything I could have done about that. So the Dolphins scored a touchdown, it seems. Okay, well, the Dolphins are right back in it. It's 16-14, 3:21 left in the game. There was some time off the clock, so they probably didn't score a massive touchdown, but they do score. And so the Lions will come back out 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Dolphins starting to gain some momentum in this game, but the Lions still lead, as now it's going to be 3rd and 10, and a 3 and out isn't great here after the Dolphins just went down and scored. Here it is. From the 25-yard line, Camp pump fakes left. He throws. Ricky Seals-Jones has got a big gain. Can he go all the way? Oh, shoestring tackle at the 32-yard line. I really thought he potentially could have gone all the way there, Ricky Seals-Jones, with that long stride. But he gets us all the way up to the 32, and the Lions are knocking on the door again. Here is Johnson. He runs. Short run that time for 4 yards. And the Lions move inside the 30 of the Dolphins. Here's a screen set up, and it's caught, and it's going to go for a first down, evading the nearby tackler there, and it's all the way up to the 12. That one's Samuels. He's got 79 yards receiving already. As we approach the end of the third this time, Lions knocking on the door. Send the running back in motion, but this one is a screen the other way, and it's a nice looking play, and the Lions break a tackle, and they're down to the 2-yard line. We've seen this a few times already this game. Oh, it's 2nd and inches, thought it was 1st and goal, but we've seen this quite a few times where the Lions just haven't been able to punch it in. Let's see if they can this time. Here's Camp. He just hands this one off, and it looks like it's going to be a first down and a touchdown. We see the Lions first, the first touchdown we've seen from the Lions, I should say, as Kerryon Johnson plunges that one in, and Prater will add the extra point, and it is up, and it looks good. It is. And so with 1:10 left in the third, the Lions get a quick response, as we've seen a slew of offensive touchdowns now here in the third quarter. I think that's 14 points for both teams in this quarter, as the Dolphins come back out on offense, and they will begin the fourth quarter and going over midfield straight away. But then a sack from Deshaun Hand, something that we definitely needed. Need some defensive momentum. Big 3rd and 10, and it's a 9-yard gain. You'd assume a field goal. Yes, So that makes it a 6-point lead for the Lions. Very close game in this one. It's been tightly fought. Looked like the defenses were on top in the first half, but then that third quarter the offenses came back and scored quite a few points, as we have to punt back to the Dolphins now, and they begin a nice drive from their own 5. 2nd and 10, they get a nice run. Third down, big third down, and they get a big gain to Gesicki, takes them over the halfway line. Another big gain up to the 26. Dolphins knocking on the door. 2nd and 6, 3rd and 6 now. Need a stop here on 3rd and 6. Let's take a look. As here come the Dolphins. Bunch set left. A lot of time. Throws out wide. He is going to be short. I think that's Gesicki on the catch. And hopefully the Lions can survive this field goal. Oh, it's not a field goal. Jordan Howard gets a first down. Oh. So the Dolphins continue. 3rd and 10 now. We'll watch again, as the Dolphins showing some aggression here. And this is making me nervous. Don't like that, where the goes for it and gets it. Here's the play. They bring a blitz. And it's caught, but it's short again. You would assume now, surely, that they'd go for it again on 4th and 5 from the 11. So let's see this massive play. I'm assuming they will go for it. They will. Split backs. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Here is the play. Lions bring 4. 4th and 5. There's the throw, and it is caught for a touchdown. Miami. There is a booth review, but I'm pretty sure he's in. And the Dolphins will kick the extra point. And the Lions will take over, losing for the first time in this game. As it's 3rd and 1, and it's incomplete, so a terrible start. Well, we go for it. We don't. We punt them down at the 2-yard line, so pretty good punt. And now we got to stop them. 3rd and 2. Can we stop them? Yes, we can. And so the Lions are going to take over here from the 44 as well. Bad punt for the Dolphins. Gives the Lions a chance to take the lead with just 2.5 minutes left. Here's the play. Takes the snap. He goes deep. And it is dropped. Oh, I thought he had it. It was Spain in the end zone. And it looked like he came down with that ball, but then it just popped out at the end. Wow. First deep shot we've seen from Campers. Now he has a lot of time again. He surveys. He gets a first down, and a face mask is going to take the Lions deeper into Miami territory with just 2:20 left. We need to make sure that they don't have enough time left to score themselves. We're all the way up at the 18 though, so definitely within field goal range now. We've already seen the Lions have some struggles at getting touchdowns and settling for field goals, but this is a good time to potentially get a touchdown. Interesting choice of whether we'd go for it in a 4th down scenario. Now that one's incomplete for Camp, who hasn't thrown a touchdown in this game, as it's 2nd and 10. Here's the snap. We run slants. He throws it out to the flat to Hawkinson, who gets a short gain, and that one I think is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Here we go. Oh, come on. Don't mess this up. Don't mess this up, Camp. We've been on top this whole game. Can we come out with a win? 3rd and 7. Massive play. Here's Camp. They just hand it off instead, and it's a tackled short, so we play it very passively indeed. And we're going to kick a field goal, one would assume, after running the ball there, and trust our defense, which had a good first half. Second half not as good, so let's see if we can bring back that first half magic. As they're going to take the ball from the 25. Only need a field goal to lead in this game. Dolphins drop. Just a check down. Short gain of 2 yards. Clock will tick on the Dolphins. Here we go. 2nd and 8. They will obviously throw again, and good protection this time. Potentially could get sacked. Escapes. Throws it down the field. And it's incomplete. As Sletchka tries his Eli Manning impression. That one had me worried. Thought it would be an obvious sack. Normally it is, as that one's incomplete on 3rd and 8. And now the Lions have a chance to win the game. From the 27. Here we go. Game on the line. 4th and 8. Here's the snap. Throw out wide. It's caught for a first down. It's caught for a first down. And that's going to take us under a minute. As the Dolphins preserve their timeouts. They run a draw play this time, and he's tackled after a gain of 5. Dolphins still not using their timeouts as we approach 35 seconds now. Here's the snap. Lions just rushed 3. It's short. They're close to field goal range now. And the Lions need a stop as the Dolphins take their first timeout with 27 seconds. It's been managed well by the Dolphins. As here come the throw, and it's a short check down and a nice juke, but he's tackled just after a 3-yard gain. And now 2nd and 6 there. That red line is field goal range, and you can see they are right by it, a couple of yards short perhaps, as they bring an all-out blitz. That one's incomplete. Was worried that one could have gone for big yards. 18 seconds left. 3rd and 6. Just need a couple yards. Here we go. Come on, Lions. Here's the play. It is thrown deep, and it is incomplete, overthrown, and that's going to bring up a decision here for the Miami Dolphins. Do they kick it now from 58, or do they have to go for it on 4th and 6 with 13 seconds and 1 timeout? They will go for it. Here's the play. 13 seconds left. It's a draw, and he breaks the tackle. Oh, but he's tackled short. The Lions should win this game. Oh my God. They're going to kneel it. Wow. I thought when he broke that tackle that he was going to go for a first down. But thankfully it looks like the Lions will sneak this one against the Dolphins. An instant classic. And Evan Camp has his first win as a Detroit Lion. Oh, that one was an absolute roller coaster. But a win is a win for the Detroit Lions.
So now let's go through the Pittsburgh Steelers team for this year, as I'm not expecting too much from this team. It's not like I've gone playoffs or anything. I have gone 4 wins, I think. We are an 84 overall, which is pretty good. I'm not expecting too much though, since there are quite a few question marks on this team, and we can start with Cam Newton at quarterback. We don't know what he's going to be. He is 73 overall now. Regression has hit. I'm not sure how old he is, but we'll see how he can perform for this year. I don't expect a long-term starter from him, as you can say that about quite a few players on this team, especially on the offensive line. There's only really Bain, who I can see staying with this team for too much longer. DeCastro would be nice to stick around. The receivers are probably the shining spot of this offense, as they are just pretty elite actually, with Juju leading the way. James Conner at running back will be a nice player to have. Villanueva will be the left tackle for this year. I'm not sure about the future. DeCastro, of course, I've already said. Pouncey and Leary will definitely just be 1-year starters. We'll see how they hold up in the pass protection and the run protection. And Gerald Everett here, he'll be a decent tight end. We'll see if we keep him around, seeing how he performs. The front 3 of this defense for the time being is very good. And you can see 85 and 87 and 80 isn't, well, it's not truly elite, but it's really good. But the age is an issue there, and I'm not sure we're going to be competing anytime soon. With TJ Watt though, he will be sticking around for a while. X Factor 91 overall, he's not too old either. You can say the same about Minka Fitzpatrick, who will start free safety but also be the slot corner, as we do have Willie Barber, who the Steelers drafted at safety, to fill in there when he's in the slot. Nice defense though, I'm pretty happy with it. But now let's get into the game as we take on the Baltimore Ravens, the team that Chris traded Matt Stafford to for their next year first round pick. He justified it by saying that it's pretty much a second considering how good this team is. So let's see if we can beat them in this game, as Cam Newton comes out and his first throw as a Pittsburgh Steeler is incomplete. On the sideline there, looking for Juju, as he overthrew him quite substantially there. Not a good start for Cam, but let's see if he can improve throughout the game, as now his second throw will be intercepted. Wow. Marcus Peters straight away, a terrible start for Cam Newton. I I did not expect that. I'd expect we'd run the ball quite a bit, keep Cam just away from the turnovers. As Matt Stafford now running the Lamar Jackson offense, it seems, as he fakes the handoff and misses over the middle. That was wide open. Not a good start for the Ravens there either on offense, but their defense got them this turnover. They're on our 40 straight away. So a good chance for them to score as they run the draw, and that's Mark Ingram on the run. A nice 12-yard run for him as, the defense not looking great on those first two plays. The only reason they didn't have a completion on the first one was because Stafford missed. Let's see if we can improve on these next few plays as they hand it off again. And that's better. They can only get 2 yards, it seems. So, it's an okay defense that I'm expecting. I do expect them to be better than the offense, as Stafford throws for no gain there. Now it's 3rd and 8. So let's see what Stafford can do here to maybe move the chains as they fake the run. I'm sure we didn't bite on that, and he completes. And that is, that's Kendrick Bourne. So he's a starter for the Ravens now. As now they are down to the 9-yard line. Not a good start for the Steelers. The Ravens look to take the lead early in this game as the run is stuffed there. And that's Demario Davis, who is still an X factor on this team. Despite only having a lowly overall, we're seeing how he can perform throughout the year. He's one of the players that will be replaced before we win the Super Bowl probably, but there is a man that will not be replaced anytime soon, as TJ Watt has the tackle for loss there, and it's 3rd and goal for the Ravens. So let's see if the Steelers can get off the field here and force the field goal. As wide open is Marquise Brown for the touchdown. And the extra point is good from Justin Tucker, and the Steelers will now drive back, and we will sim through this drive as Connor gets 6 and then 7. So nice first down for us there. So we keep running the ball, and now the Ravens are forced to 3rd and 1 after that completion to Deontay Johnson, and Cam has to throw away. Would expect us to run there, but Friedman there with his first punt. Nice inside the 10 there, but the Ravens will now drive back with 2 good completions for Stafford there, and Hargrave gets the sack though, sending them backwards for the time being, but Ingram picks up the first down on the next play, and Mark Andrews gets 14 himself. So the Ravens have started this game much better than the Steelers, looking to take control of this game as Boykin gets the first down now. They're not running the ball too well, but they don't need to at the moment, because the passing game's getting it done. I did question the trade at the time, but Stafford has his 2nd touchdown on the day already putting together a nice day for himself. As now the Steelers are coming back. Need a good drive from him here to make sure this game doesn't get out of hand quick. 14-0 going into the 2nd quarter. And the Ravens are feeling pretty good about this game right now. But the Steelers are driving. Come on. As Miles Aaron's might have put an end to that drive, as Cam can only rush back for 7. That's 4th and 6. We'll have to punt. Another good punt though from Friedman, so it's looking like a decent signing for the superstar. I would always look for a superstar at those specialist positions, because especially if they're young, they're going to develop into a pretty good player. But the Ravens now, they are running quite well, but TJ Watt recovers a fumble. So let's see what the Steelers can do now. In a good position here, that is on the Ravens 37. So 2 turnovers already for the Ravens apparently. Just 1 for the Steelers. I don't know where the other turnover came for them. But Connor can only go backwards here on this run. So that'll bring up 2nd and 12. The Steelers offense hasn't really performed well so far in this game. The rush offense has been carrying it though, as Juju can only get 3 over the middle. 2 of 5, 9 yards and a pick for Cam. That's never what you want to see from your new starting quarterback. As now we run the draw, and Ito Smith gets close but doesn't get the first down. We'll kick the field goal, I presume. and take the 3 points for now, as Boswell's kick is good. I'm glad we settled there. I don't feel confident in our 4th down offense right now. But the Ravens only going backwards and then getting 2 back. And then Matthew Stafford completes to Marquise Brown again, already having himself a nice game. So yeah, we'll watch here on 3rd and 5, just before the 2-minute warning. We'll see if the Steelers can get a stop, and then if the offense can do anything. So Stafford has all day and completes quick to Brown with the first. Stafford out again just after the 2-minute warning. And he takes the drop back. He has all day again. It's running out of time though, and he completes. And down the sideline. Down to the 9-yard line. That's Miles Boykin. Wow. A 31-yard play there for Stafford. Just coming out of the 2-minute warning, I thought he was going to be sacked, but he just got it off, and it's a big play for the Ravens as Stafford throws out of bounds in the corner of the end zone. Mark Andrews there couldn't get his feet in. Oh, looked close though. He was open. Stafford just couldn't make the throw, as now he throws over the middle, complete down to the 5-yard line. So let's see what the Ravens can do now. That's Belsa, the 1st round pick for the Ravens a few years ago. Stafford almost throws a pick now. Very close there to getting a turnover and that would really help us there, because now it is a 14-point lead, whereas without that field goal, 2 touchdowns for us would take the lead, but now they won't. As James Washington with a drop there, and he completely redeems himself the next play for 25 yards. Let's see if we can get some points just before the half. As Cam is driving, and will it give us the points here? I'm not seeing it yet. And it does, okay. So 17-6, it's an 11-point game. Need to see more from the Steelers though, as the Ravens start another drive quite well again. They did start with 14 points in the first quarter. The second quarter was much better, as Cam Hayward ends that drive with a sack. Love to see some big numbers from the front 5 on this defense. Juju gets 22. And James Washington gets a nice reception, so we'll watch now as well. From the 37 of the Ravens, it's 1st and 10. Cam has improved since his rough start, as he hands off to James Conner there, and he jukes backwards, breaks a tackle, but can't redeem all the lost yardage. That's a loss of 4. 7 rushes for 22, not a great day for him. Let's see if he can improve in the second half. It's Cam now. He's got all day, and he completes out wide. Who is that? I don't know who that was. Oh, that was Juju, was it? Oh. Okay, so Cam now again will throw the RPO, and he is incomplete. Not a great showing for Cam there, as I'd love to see him just make that throw. We'll settle again for a field goal, and Boswell is remaining perfect on the day. Need to hold the Ravens here to keep it a 1-score game though, as Stafford converts on the 3-yard rush for a 1st down. 3rd and 7 now, complete to Mark Andrews. So now Stafford. Big 3rd down for the Steelers as he completes over the middle, and that's another 1st down. Stafford, a very efficient day for the Ravens. Nothing huge, but he's managed the game well, if you want me to call Matt Stafford a game manager, as that rush is going nowhere. 2nd and 10 now. Stafford looking to improve upon this lead as he swings out to Brown, who can only pick up 1 yard off that quick pass. So now the Steelers have another chance. At least they're forcing the 3rd downs, the tough ones. 3rd and 9 now, as Stafford fakes and throws incomplete again. He's had a few rough throws, but for the most part he's been quite efficient with the ball. But they will punt away, I assume, and they do. So now the Steelers will start from their 13 as Juju's giving up all the yardage he just gained. But Ito Smith gets it all back. You love to see that. When you make a mistake, you just get it all back anyway, as Cam rushes for a first down. Start of the fourth quarter, we are only one score down in this game. I didn't think I'd be saying that at this point in the game, but 26 yards to Juju has us in the red zone. As Ito Smith has a touchdown, and now we can tie the game, and James Conner converts. We are tied. So Stafford now, let's see what they've done. They've only scored 3 points since the first quarter, as now he's running the read option. This really is Lamar's offense. He has just inherited it from Lamar, of course, who was with the Vikings, and I think I saw earlier that they'd only scored 3 points against the Giants. So a rough day for Lamar and his new team. I'll have to check on that later, as the Ravens now are on 3rd and 3, so they'd hope to convert here. Steelers stop him here, that'd be huge, as Mark Andrews converts for the first down over the middle. Easy pass for Stafford. So Stafford again. 8 minutes left on the clock, plenty of time if we can hold them to just a field goal to go and potentially win this game. Be a big comeback for this team after starting rough. I'm not expecting a lot of victories this year, but it'd still be nice to see. There's a huge hit there. Was that Edmonds on the hit? I'm not sure. But Brown didn't cough up the ball. I thought he might. It was Edmonds. So Stafford fakes on 3rd down. What's he going to do? As he completes easy throws underneath. Not sensational yardage for Stafford, but he's had himself a good day. That's Belser again on that conversion. As now Devin Bush makes this tackle. Oh no, that's Davis. Gonna have to learn this team as I go along, because this is the first time obviously I'm seeing them. I should be quite familiar. I think read option, our linebacker pick, is in on this play, as he is too far underneath, as Marquise Brown gets behind him. Giving up the first down there. 9 for 90 for Brown, a nice day for him. And now Stafford swings it out, a dangerous throw, as TJ Watt was right there. That's not TJ Watt. I'm just very confused right now as to who the players on this team are. So yes, TJ Watt at the bottom of your screen as they set up the screen. And it's a nice one, as Mark Ingram can get inside the 10, and that's 1st and goal. Good play call against the blitz there for the Steelers, as now they call the draw. And Ingram breaks a tackle, but can only get 4 off it. So now 2nd and goal from the 6. This has been quite a long drive. Taking a lot of time off the clock for the Ravens, as Andrews was open and he throws to the back. Very close to a touchdown there for the Ravens that would put the Steelers in quite some hot water in this game. 3rd and goal now though. That was incomplete. As Stafford, the time's running out, and that is Cam Hayward with his 2nd sack of the day. Big play to force the Ravens to kick, and of course Justin Tucker makes that field goal. So now Cam has a chance to respond, and he completes early to Gerald Everett there. Big play for him, 25 yards. Would love to see us come back and win this game. It's not really important for job security at this point. I think I only went for 4 wins, just because I didn't know how good Cam was going to be. Mariota's our backup, so I'm hoping Cam can keep up the form he's shown in this second half. Well, since the interception, to be honest, because he had those two bad throws, and he's really improved since. But now Cam, he's rolling around and he completes, and Juju gets out of bounds and he saves us some time. So 3 minutes left. Would like to see the clock run down a bit more. I don't want the Ravens to have too much time. As now Cam completes, and that's Ito Smith. Another first down. We are using some time, so a decent day there for Ito Smith though. 3 of 58. As Cam fakes, and he is sacked. Uchenna Nwosu with the big sack on Cam there, and he's taunting him. Didn't want to see that. I think we'll let the clock run down to the 2 minute, and we will. So this is tense for the Steelers. We probably will be able to settle for a field goal if we don't score the touchdown, but I want to take the lead right here. 2nd and 19 won't be so easy, but we've converted on much more difficult today. As Smith goes out in motion, and Cam completes a risky throw there. I think Juju came up with that one. As now we waste no time getting back to the line, and 3rd and 12, he will dump it off to Juju, who can't get the first, and we will settle for another field goal. And the Ravens will have a chance to win this game. Well, yes, we kick the field goal and it's good. Boswell stays perfect on the day. You never want to see a poor performance from your kicker. We haven't seen it today. But Stafford now and the Ravens have 3 timeouts, 1 minute 21. They probably only need a field goal to win it. And they have the best kicker ever, probably. Quick gain of 6. And now Stafford fakes all day. And he throws a risky pass. Could have been picked. Now it's 3rd and 4. 56 seconds remain. I don't want to see a tie as TJ Watt forces the incompletion there of Matt Stafford. And now Cam Newton and the Steelers will have a chance from the 32. Come out with the split back formation. Would love to see a win right here as he sets up the screen, and it's Ito Smith, and he runs out of bounds. Very smart play to save as much time as possible. We do have the 3 timeouts. So let's see what the offense can do here from the 41 with 36 seconds. That's plenty of time with 3 timeouts to just kick a field goal, and that would win us the game. As Connor comes in motion across the formation, he swings it out to him. And now Connor can't get out of bounds, but he does get the first down. We will take a timeout. That's 30 seconds left. What do we need? Probably about 20 yards. I'd say is a fair judgment to make sure we can score here as the screen is thrown away. Good decision from Cam Newton there. No need to force it. Only 2 seconds came off the clock there. As Cam completes, and that's Gerald Everett. He did have the first down. I'm not sure if he still had it. He did. 1st and 10. Would love to see another first down here and a timeout and just kick it as Cam takes off and he slides. And we don't take the timeout yet, but we do now, so we'll kick from where he just slid to. I don't completely agree with that decision. I think we could have got another playoff. Well, Cam should have just thrown that away, because I'm not sure where this field goal is from. It would be it'd be a long one. It'd be a 58 yarder. I'm not sure Boswell can make this as the kick is up, and it's just short. And this game will go to overtime. And the Ravens won the toss, so they will start with the ball. Let's see if the Steelers can hold him as TJ Watt with a huge tackle there. A 2-yard loss. He's coming off the edge. Need more big plays from him. He's been wreaking havoc in the backfield all day. There's something in that Watt milk, I tell you. As they can't run for much now. 3 yards to Melvin Ingram. Mark Ingram. Which one? Yeah, that one. 3rd and 9 now. Stafford. As the Steelers bring the blitz, and he has to throw it away. Great play call from the Steelers there. As now they will get the ball back. And Cam Newton now with a chance to win his first game as a Steeler. And he completes his first pass of overtime. That's James Washington for 15 yards. Been a pass-heavy team today, not run the ball very well. But Connor now gets the handoff, and he has a first down, and he runs through a defender. Oh, he could have had a touchdown if he didn't tried to truck no one. We could have won the game right there, but that's a huge play. We are in field goal range now. It'd be a 48-yarder from here. But we want to get closer. Guarantee the win, as Cam can only rush for -3. Let's not screw this up. Let's not be silly. Let's not lose too many yards. Boswell was close from 58. So we're still in good range from 51. As Cam now dumps it off for Ito Smith. He picks up 2. That's fine. Don't want to get too crazy here. I think we will win this game. We just need to make sure. Just nothing stupid. Cam. They bring the blitz and he takes off. And he's got loads of space and he slides down and surely will kick it now. 1st and goal for the Steelers, and we will win this game as the offense stays out there. I have no idea why. It's not like we need to run the clock down. We can kick it and win, and Cam is throwing dangerous passes into the end zone. We're lucky that wasn't straight to the defender. It went out of bounds. As now they're showing the blitz, and we fake it, and that was never going to work. Nwosu with another sack for himself. It shouldn't matter too much, but I don't know why we're not just kicking the ball. Boswell's been perfect. I trust him to make this kick. Why don't we just run it as they bring another blitz and he gets sacked again? We just lost 19 yards for no reason. And we're back to a 46-yard field goal. Let's see if Boswell can make it. And see if the Steelers can pull off this comeback. And the kick is good. And the Steelers will win after being 14-0 down. Huge from Cam and our Pittsburgh Steelers.
And so that's gonna do it for this episode of the Simulation Super Bowl Challenge. 2 instant classic games. See us both win in a bit of a change from last year where there was a lot of losing going on. So I hope you have enjoyed this one. Me and Nick certainly did. And we will see you next time.